Hey guys, so this is a video review comparison between the Borden bomber jacket and the Chilliwack bomber jacket. So I can't tell you which jacket is going to be better for you, but I can tell you which one I've personally preferred wearing in my time. You know, I've worn the Borden jacket and I've worn the Chilliwack jacket, and I'll just say that I think the Chilliwack is a lot nicer of a jacket, and it's primarily because of three main reasons. So the first is the hood. So the hood on the Chilliwack, as a tunnel hood, you can zip it up all the way like this. Gives you full protection from the cold. You don't need to wear a hat, you don't need to wear a scarf. Your face and your head will stay nice and toasty. Now you compare that with the Borden jacket. The Borden jacket can cinch up or snap up here. You can cinch this elastic pull tabs here to bring it closer to your face. But at the end of the day, your bottom of your face is still going to get kind of cold, and some of your nose and other parts of your face will get cold when the wind seeps up through there. So even though the hood on the Chilliwack, when it's all the way up, might look a little goofy, I would prefer that when it's negative 15 and windy, being totally warm, than comparing it to, you know, having to wear a scarf or a hat because I'm not getting the most protection on my face. And I mean, when you're spending a lot of money on a coat, and personally, there's a lot of nice coats out there that'll keep your core warm, but there's not a whole lot of coats that will really do an excellent job of keeping your head and your face warm without needing, you know, like I said, a scarf and a hat. So the Chilliwack jacket being something that I could wear a t-shirt, I don't need to wear gloves or a hat or a scarf, and my head's going to stay warm, is just a really nice feature, and something you should expect if you're going to pay a lot of money for a coat, because like I said, a lot of other coats will do a great job of keeping your core warm. Not a lot will do a great job keeping your head and your face warm. So the Borden jacket is a little disappointing in the hoods. I know that I really prefer tunnel hoods in general in Canada Goose coats, so that's one reason why the Chilliwack is nicer. Another reason why, and this is a smaller detail, but it's the hand warmer pockets on the Chilliwack. So they sit at a perfect position. It just feels really natural when you're walking in there. You're walking around in it, and it keeps your hands warm. So I don't need to wear gloves, and my hands will stay nice and warm there. Like I said, it's a perfect natural fit. And the Borden jacket doesn't have that. You have these diagonal cut pockets, and they're all right, but still not in the perfect location. I guess the downside of this is there's not a whole lot of great storage on your Chilliwack. These pockets down here are kind of small. So my iPhone 6s just barely fits into them. So you're not gonna have a lot of storage, but that hasn't been such an issue for me in my time wearing the Chilliwack. And it's a smaller detail, but like I said before, when you're spending a lot of money for a coat, you want all the details on the jacket to be perfectly like tailored to your needs, and you know, things that you'd appreciate, qualities you'd appreciate in a jacket. And the hand warmer pockets do exactly that with the Chilliwack. And so the third thing, and I think is one of the most important things, is just the feel of the jacket. So I've worn a small Borden and I'm wearing a small Chilliwack, so I've worn the right size for both these jackets. But even when I'm wearing a small Borden, the fit just doesn't feel right. It feels boxy. It doesn't feel natural. It's kind of a hard thing to describe, but it just feels a little more cumbersome when I'm wearing it. I'm reminded of wearing a jacket. Doesn't feel as natural. And compare that with the Chilliwack jacket. The Chilliwack feels just like it's tailored to my body. So it fits like a glove. It feels comfortable. It feels lightweight. I'm not really reminded when I'm wearing it that I'm wearing a heavy duty coat. And it also just gives me full range of motion. And the Borden, like I said, feels a little more restrictive. So that's a huge thing in my opinion when it comes to coats. I like to throw a coat on, feel really warm, of course, and just kind of forget about wearing it. So the Chilliwack does an excellent job of that. It's one of the best Canada Gooses for that. There's other jackets like the Lodge hoodie or other down puffers that will feel really nice and light, and I like that too. But when it comes to like bomber jackets or little heavier duty jackets, the Chilliwack is probably the lightest and most comfortable feeling Canada Goose coats out there. So for those three reasons, I highly recommend the Chilliwack jacket over the Borden jacket. Partially because the Borden is just in general a little disappointing. It has some decent features to it, like you can take the hood off and other things, but in general I'm a little disappointed with how it fits and how that's been engineered and the features on the jacket. And the other reason is why I like the Chilliwack so much more is just that, like I said before, all those three features make it a really nice coat. I'm generally think, like I said, the Chilliwack is one of the nicest Canada Goose coats out there, the ones that I personally like the most. So because of that, and because the Borden's a little disappointing, the Chilliwack is heads and shoulders above the Borden in my personal opinion. So that's been my review of both these coats. Let me know what you think of it. Hopefully it helped you put some perspective if you're deciding between these two jackets. I'm selling a lot of men's Canada Goose coats. They're pre-owned and for sale. There's a link in the description box below, so be sure to check that out. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great